Hello, hello everybody, Mr. Moo here in the cockpit, here in Elite Dangerous. It's D-Day. It's the day. 3.0 is here. And with it, well, it's time to test out a ship that's gone through some changes. Revealed, and there was much fanfare, and then people were kinda, eh. Now there's been some changes, and it's being reintroduced here in 3.0. Yes, I'm talking about the venerable keelback. Yeah, right. Yeah, if I'm flying a keelback, no. I meant this one. The Chieftain. Beautiful piece of hardware. Oh, can't wait to get this thing going. Flew a bunch of ships out to Jameson Memorial just so I'd have all the parts available. And stripped everything out, and so we're ready to actually just start, pick this ship up and start throwing components on. Yeah, Kobo, I am at Jameson, and hello everybody, Vox, usual Discord, Kobo, let's see here, Sora is in here, Orion, and everybody else that, let's see here, Hair Trigger, that should be, yeah. And everybody else that's here, and, say hello. A shout out to Desert Dude, thank you so much for the subscription. Didn't catch that, looks like it came on after the show, but in your honor. Ding, ding, ding. Thank you so much for that subscription. Welcome to the Plank Owners, welcome to the Moo Crew. Enjoy your stay. No, Orion, this is a Chieftain. A Cobra 4 schematic looks like this. A Cobra 3 with winglets. Droopy, good afternoon. Oh, your screen is froze. Well, that's no good. Anybody else freezing? Anybody else frozen? Having a look around the cockpit here. Your standard Lakon greenhouse, but it looks to be a little bit more armored. Right, let's get this thing outfitted. So I've already got an overcharged power plant all lined up for this thing. 6E runs 16.8, this one runs 27.9, a little bit different. Took the thrusters off of the Outrunner, and boost speed is looking to be 496. It looks like with some more engineering, more playing around, we could probably hit north of 500. FSD, got that off of the Amundsen. Gives me a jump range of 31 light years. I will take that and be happy with it. You can store 120 modules now. Life support. I didn't have anything for life support, so I'm just going to grab something off the shelf. Since this thing is a hull tank, a better life support system is probably a good idea. Get the charge enhanced off of the Night Saber. And again, a good sensor array might not be the worst idea. So that takes care of the core modules. Let's see here, I forgot. Class 6 shields. I think I've got some of those on the Outrunner. Secondary good news, my gold mine is still working in 3.0. Glad to hear it, Kobo. Glad to hear it. At least they didn't kill all the money making. So let's get these shields stripped out here. Yep, class 6 shields, and I like the bi-weaves. I think the faster recharge time and regen time definitely makes up for the smaller overall capacity. All right. Only issue is the new Crime and Punishment, but I'm using a cheap ship, so it shouldn't be so bad. Well, that's alright. Oh yeah, also I gotta go over to the Night Saber and grab the... Actually, I can probably grab these too. Shield booster, okay. We'll use the, no, we'll use the... Yeah, we'll use the Anaconda. Trying to figure out which shield booster I should grab. Well, if I load up the Anaconda, and I can also grab the shield boosters and the kill warrant scanner. Because we gotta go have a test on that one, too. Using only genuine imitation parts here. Let's see here. Shield booster. There's one of the heavy duties. Store that one. Okay, it doesn't look like I have any of the thermal resistant here. So I'm gonna have to go over to the Night Saber anyway. Orion, to answer you from the Discord, Narvert 1 looks pretty much the same. Narvert 2 looks like Mars flew through red paint and into ketchup. Well, with a description like that... Gotta go have a look. No, really, Narvert. Huh. Pretty. It's actually not bad. Be kind of fun to drive around. Narvert 3 looks interesting as well. Yeah, Narvert 1 hasn't changed too terribly much. I guess all the atmospheric pressure and the iron vapor kinda kept things to a dull, you know, to a dull brown there. Okay, let's get over to the Night Saber and grab the thermal resistant shields I wanted. Well, that's interesting, Orion. My Narvert 1 looks different from yours. Maybe we should get that looked at. Let's see, utility mounts. Shield booster, that is the thermal. That's the one I want. Welcome to beta. Yeah, it says live, but they don't really mean it. And there, good. Resistance modified. You checked out the synthesis tabs on the new list. Okay, let's have a look. Well then. Hi there. Guardian Plasma Charger, Guardian Gauss Cannon, Guardian Shard Cannon. Huh. Okay, that's going to be either the Guardian version of a frag cannon or even a Gauss shotgun. Shot cannon, AFM, heat sinks, SRM, okay. The standards, but oh, that looks fun. FSD injection, what do we need? Carbon, vanadium, and germanium. Okay, so they've added in carbon into the list. But it's still only 1 per, so, you know, not too horrible. Shard cannon, class 4 frag, entirely possible, Kobo. Entirely possible. Excuse me. Going a little drunk from power here. Hank, where are you, buddy? There's a Hank around somewhere. I can hear the thumping. But apparently he's just having a really active dream because he's smacking his tail into one of the display cabinets, into one of the bookshelves, and I don't know if you can hear that or not, but I can certainly feel it. He is not a cat, he is livestock that purrs. And we'll pick up that cargo rack again at a later point. Let's get the shield generator on board. Okay, internal compartments, we'll worry about that later. The shield generator was the big one. Let's see here. 3. Okay, so I want a... Yep, this works. So, resistance. Go Hero! 07 to you, Commander, and ahoy to Gretel. Hope you're having a good day. Enjoying the update. Let's see here, again, another shield booster in here. Shield booster. Okay, so shield strength is not the greatest in the world. Can't play at the moment, working. Dope! Also, can you do a quick check with first-person view if you can look up and down? Sure thing, Orion. One moment, let me get this last thing transferred in. Yes, with my head tracker, I can look up and I can look down. Okay, so now we get to play with the hard points. Have you seen the animated short? No, I've not. Tell me more, please. You can only look right. Interesting. Alright, well, hang on, Vox. Look down and move your rudder pedals. Alright, one second on that. Let's get the other toys installed here. I don't know that I want to look down and move my rudder pedals because I've got mine inverted. Don't ask me why. It's just how I seem to fly, and anyway. Medium hard points. Do I want another frag cannon in here? What a silly question. Of course I want another frag cannon in here. But not yet. Oh, thank you very much, Gretel, for reposting that in the Discord. So I did like the idea of triple small rails here. And we're already running into power issues, so, you know. Standard day ends in Y. Not gonna need that, so let's not. I'm not sure what to do with this chin-mounted gun. I could turn it into a turret for multi-crew. Let's turn it into a pulse turret for now. Okay, fire groups. We want the railguns on trigger 1, and we want the frag cannons on trigger 2. Kill warrant scanner goes here. Data link scanner and discovery scanner goes here. Alright, that covers that. Okay, let's look down and see my rudders here. It doesn't move my feet. Then again, nothing is moving here for controls yet, so let's check and see after I get launched. In the meantime, let's go for the optionals here. Actually, let's go for the core. Do I want to stick in some kind of armor? Armor would probably be a good idea. Alright, that's that. Now let's go for the optionals. Shield generator is good. Military approach suite. Always have an advanced discovery scanner if you can do it. Not just for exploration, but it makes a lot of other missions, search missions, much easier. A collector controller would be a good idea? Right. That does sound like a good idea, actually. So I'm going to stick in 4 sets of hull reinforcement here. 1900 hull ain't bad. I can work with that. I'll make a cargo rack here. It's a little bit of wasted space, but I will live with it. And maybe a fuel scoop too. Damn it, you are correct. But I don't know that I got room for it here. Well, I do, but if I... Well, that's the nature of this. Yeah, class 5 fuel scoop until I know what the legs on this thing are like. So we'll turn this into a cargo bay. Doesn't carry the most, but you know. 4A scoop and a 2A collector. Well, how big is my fuel tank on this thing? 16 tons. Yeah, a class 4 fuel scoop would be a good way to do this. Good compromise. Decent sized cargo rack. Go with fuel scoop here. Gretel, yes, it does have an engineered frameshift drive. I stripped out a bunch of modules and started throwing them on. I've got engineered power plant, and thrusters, and shields, and yeah. Power coupling. Let's see here. Collection limpets. Okay, now we just have to find room for nearly 3 megawatts of power. Easy.
Greetings, Commander. This is Celeste, your cockpit voice assistant, also known as Kovas. Installed to provide systems information and analytical support throughout your journey. I'm issued as standard by the Pilots Federation.
You know, I kind of like Celeste. Vox, any paint jobs listed? Yes, they already have 3 separate paint packs out. Tactical, Vibrant, and Military. I grabbed the Tactical set. The new Corvette paint jobs look super good too. Might have to look at that. Tactical graphite? Oh, that looks slick on that. I don't know if I want to go with the tactical ice or leave the base paint job with that stripe on it. I kind of like the stripe. But graphite looks good too. Well, let's try graphite for now. What is a good name? I've been trying to figure out a good name for this thing. You know, just for now and kind of go with the theme. EAS Master Chief. No, that's Master Chef. That's great, but who are the chefs? You know, just for now, we'll go with this. The frags are salt and pepper grinders. You! I like you. I like the you think. I don't know. I like the Dragonfire decals. I am perhaps silly that way. Are those facing the wrong way? Oh well. Yes, engine and weapon colors. Let's see what I can do here. Kobo, mine is the EAS Foxtrot CTF-12. Oh, CTF, Kobo the Fox. This makes sense. Sora, yay, purple! Yeah, going with a little, Decepticon theme to it here. Okay, so we've got armaments. We've got armor. We've got shielding. Power. We need to poke around on our power settings. How bad are we doing on power settings? Let's see here. That'll take some of that. That'll take some of that. Frameshift drive, cargo hatch, fuel scoop. Nope, we are still a little low there. Or a little high on power. The only thing I can think of this kill warrant scanner. Need to go with something a little less power intensive. D-class will work. Okay, fire groups, kill warrant scanner. You are still set up properly. Modules. Modules are good. Alright, we are set. There, that'll turn off the fuel scoop and the FSD. Okay. Yeah, wake scanners are power hogs too. Oh, hello, Yuki. Okay, now to test this. Galaxy map.
Galaxy map.
Delcar. Now, if I remember right... Well, Delcar's 20. Salati's 17. I want to say the Rings of Salati 6 are a good place for hunting. Decent distance away? Alright. I think we're good. Lights on?
Lights on.
Gear up.
Retracting landing module.
Okay, so the rudder is actually just twisting the stick. Engines.
Max engines.
I like it. Taking years to Akinar 3 and performing a stress test on the hull.
We hope to see you again, Commander.
Initiate jump sequence on my mark.
Okay.
Oh, she turns like a dream. Mark.
Hyperspace jump engaging.
Decent turn of speed, not quite as fast as the Nightsaber, but the maneuverability is definitely an advantage. Also, much longer legs than the Fer-de-Lance. Hell, with armored, actually, I think it's got longer legs than the Python. So, new favorite bounty hunting ship? Well, it's, signs are pointing to yes, but, let's... You know, the proof is in the pudding. Or how much pudding you can make out of pirates. So, you know. So far, on maneuverability, acceleration, cockpit visibility, and hardpoint layout, I'm in favor. And I haven't even gotten around to engineering the guns yet. I did see some of the changes they were doing. Plasma slug, railgun, and plasma cannon rounds are now a 10% damage debuff instead of a 20% like they used to be. That makes plasma slugs much more viable, in my opinion. So if you've got a ship like, well, an Asp Explorer, loaded up with plasma slug railgun rounds, you got the fuel tank, you got the fuel scoop. That's a, I would call that a viable defense. Orion, don't count your pirates before they hatch. It's true. It's true. I'm gonna need to, work on that a little bit. Let's see, a resource site. Huh. Okay, they only have high res. I haven't been here in a while. So I guess for right now we'll hit the high res and see what happens. And then, if need be, we'll try Delcar and see if that has any haz-res. This thing is just fun to maneuver around planets and look out the window. The visibility is spectacular. So I'm pretty sure I know when the crate comes out what I'm going to name that. That's going to be Sergeant Salty. You know, salt. Easy joke to make, but... you know, that's gonna work. Plus the fighter bay. Ho ho ho. I'm already looking forward to the next ship before I even get this thing going, but... cockpit layout reminds me of the DBX. Yeah, Gretel, I'm reminded of the same, except this is a very, very mean DBX. The Hellbound Hellion, you know, I'm gonna take a wild guess. Weapons.
Diverting power to weapons.
Okay, he's wanted. Let's see his contact details. 51 grand. Let's get a scan. New bounty says 51 grand. Alright. Wing of 2. Well, let's play. Moon the Loon. Oh, this maneuvers beautifully. Alright, the screening shell is a much... Excuse me, the screening shell is a much faster reload on the frag cannons. I had no idea they were that fast to reload. Gretel, getting better with fixed, are we? Yeah, I've been playing a little bit with him. Okay, he's gone. Set 2-1.
Power to engines.
Weapons.
All power to weapons.
Though there's still a special place in my heart for, you know, frags. Damn, that is a fast reload on those. Yeah, I'm liking the auto shotgun here.
Scan detected.
Carrying anything nice? I'm carrying everything nice.
Under attack.
Balance.
Redistributed.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
Yeah, I'm having fun with this.
Target shields online.
So I still gotta go see Felicity about this. See about getting the grandfathered rolls. And what exactly that does. Set to 1.
Power diverted to engines.
Okay, so cruise mode, full engines without any boost. I'm pulling 331. That's not bad. That is entirely doable. Zero cool, still trying to hack the planet, I guess, or something.
Target shields offline.
Goodbye. Ammunition is a little low on the shotguns, but I can live with that.
Target destroyed.
Oop, one moment.
Scan detected. Scan detected. scan detected.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to take a phone call, a really, really important one. Sorry, still getting the microphone around. Really, really important phone call that I've been waiting on for a few weeks now. So, we're good. We're set. We are back in the show here. No, there were no Hank issues. Yet.
Target shields offline.
Alright, let's get my head track set back up. I don't even know where that shot went. Gretel, hope it went well? Yes, it did. Just getting things scheduled up for, you know, getting the headlights aligned. Okay, so frag cannon ammunition. Let's look at that again. Large caliber munitions. Actually, I can load premium rounds. 5 reloads of that. With bonus damage, just because. Eats up a lot of materials, though. I kind of like this one. Nickel, carbon, and sulfur. You can get that, well, you can get that anywhere. Okay, so, what have we covered? This thing moves beautifully, set to 1. Yes, you can have 300 of those too, so you got plenty of reloads available. Set to 1.
Transferring power to engines.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Moves beautifully. Shoots well. I may go with fixed frag can. Well, no, I'm gonna go with gimbals just in case. I mean, I can always face hug something and then pull the trigger on it. Leandra, good afternoon. Or good evening, depending. Oop, light fight. There's a little bit of drift to it. Nothing too horrible. It just drifts a little bit. But given the engines on that thing, I don't suppose that's a major issue. Oh, the ship looks absolutely spectacular. Weapons.
Max weapons.
Balance.
Equalizing power.
I was able to keep my nose on this guy pretty easily. Okay, so this thing will dogfight a elite Sidewinder pretty well. Set to 1.
Diverting power to engines.
Okay, next step. Let's go to Inara and see what materials I need to boost the FSD a bit more. We're gonna go take a little road trip over to Felicity Farseer. Beam laser. Oh, Inara's redone their interface a bit. Core internals, FSD, increased range. What do I need? I need arsenic, chemical manipulators, and data mined wake exceptions. Arsenic, chemical manipulators. Now what's this? Delivery contract. Ooh. 125 grand, good reputation, good influence. Some important data needs passing on to our client. You know what? Let's do it. Galaxy map.
Displaying map.
Leandra, since I'm already grade 5 with Felicity, this will put me at, I think I will have it unlocked as far as I know. At least I think that's the way it went, because I'm already G5 with Felicity, so that sets me up to a better, to a higher rank than standard. Okay, so... where am I going again? Meet the contact in the Pimori system. Oh, alright. Transfer to the new system and roll from G4 to G5. Alright. So I need the G4 materials as well. This makes sense. This makes it. But before any of that, I'm gonna need to figure out my, where the materials trader is, because I don't have anything for grade 4 or grade 5.
Fuel scooping.
Okay, Mortimer Flint, he's got information for me. Need to find material traders near Narvert? Not a bad idea. Alright, Morty, where are you? Morty! There you are, buddy. Oh, I'll be making a So You Want To video about the materials traders and the upgrades. Believe me. I'm about to drop down. Yes, I can, Morty. Lead the way. Round and round the hyperspace wake. The Chieftain chased the Viper. Is he in a wing with Rick? Doesn't look like it. Viper thought he had a good lock. Splorch goes the Viper. Alright, what you got for me?
Incoming mission critical message.
Gen Colony, arrival point, 11,000 light seconds. Oh, well. System... wait, not... no. Galaxy map.
Stellar cartography.
Dear God, this thing flies like a dream. So now I just gotta figure out what weapon loadout to put on it. I like the frags. Frags are always my friend. Again, I like the rails. Which just leaves the medium. So many options. So much jank.
Fuel scooping.
Alright, let's see how fast I can top off the tank here. Not horrible, though I am running a little hot.
Warning, temperature critical. Fuel scoop disengaged.
I'm thinking a Class 5 fuel scoop would actually be the better option in this thing.
Identifying.
I got a wing of 3 on me.
Awaiting further instructions.
Scan detected.
Here, hold this.
Target shields offline.
Weapons.
Powering and deploying weapon.
Thought I had the weapons up. Alright, well, minor. Well, I know he's regretting that. What we got here? Should not have did that. Desert Dude, hello there. Heat-resistant ceramics, filament composites. I've never heard of those.
Cargo scoop deployed.
And I don't have any limpets on board, but the cargo scoop on this thing is also in a spectacular position. No, Vox, I didn't grab any limpets. Why? Because I'm dumb. Yeah, I could just fit it with full frag cannons. That is certainly an option. You don't really need to, actually. Let me, show why. Okay, this is a new material. And, of course, we've got a leaf blower looking outside.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Yep. So everything is 250, 300, yeah. But no, you don't really need limpets exactly to pick up cargo in this thing because the scoop on it is beautifully positioned.
Cargo scoop deployed.
It's actually in a really good spot. This thing will just nom cargo.
Cargo scoop
Oop, sorry.
retracted.
Bonked the mic cable there. Set to 1.
Powering engines.
Oh, neat. Alright, shielding sensor. Inventory, 20 of 200. Also handy. Hungry Chieftain. From Blammo. Do we need a GoFundMe campaign to buy that guy a broom? Worst cargo hatch placement is probably the Python. You know, Gretel, that's a very interesting way to mispronounce Fer-de-Lance. The Fer-de-Lance cargo hatch is mounted at the very ass end of the ship, behind the Class 4. If you have the guns deployed, it's damn near impossible to scoop anything up. I mean, the Python, at least it's got a clean, you know, it's got a clean underside, so that, you know, other than that Class 3 under the nose, but could be worse. But no, the Fer-de-Lance, I can't stand the cargo rack placement on that thing, or the cargo scoop, I should say. iMage. Blammo is an alliance corporation. When you need it gone, call Blammo. Yep. Yep, they used to be a toy manufacturer under a slightly different name, but then Little Johnny's hand grenade set came out, and, well, they figured it was easier to change the company name than recall the product. Engines.
Diverting power to requested system.
Galaxy map.
Displaying map.
So, let's see. Map, economy, visited stars, state, allegiance, commodity, services. Tech broker, material trader. Alright. Not a whole lot of material traders out here. Oh, there's a couple, I guess. Alright, we can work with this. And this thing will land on medium pads. You can't see me, I'm doing the happy dance. That's probably good that you can't see me doing the happy dance. I'm gonna overshoot, I don't frickin' care, 'cause I've got a spectacular view. Happy Dance costs tier 2 level on Patreon. Yes, or the tier 2 sub. Moocam when? Yes, exactly, Kobo. Soon. The swerve of whoops isn't so bad in this ship. It really isn't. I'm gonna regret that, aren't I? Gonna. Alicors, hello! Request docking?
Request done.
That wasn't requesting docking, Alex. Oh well. She's as enamored with the new ship as I am. Request denied? Who's the flying dead man that has my parking space? Oh, it's this wanted flying dead man. No, my keybinds didn't get wiped. It's, I just had it over on the Transactions tab. Request docking?
Seeking permissions.
Gear down?
Deploying gear.
That was a little mean? Well, it was a little payment. Worth 100 credit fine, and now I'm actually in the, anonymous docking mode. I don't know that outposts have guns. They have gunnery satellites, true. And we are back to, you know, being on the good side of everybody. Choose this reward. As I always say, you can't make an omelet without breaking the Geneva Convention. You and I are going to have a serious conversation about what the hell kind of omelets you've been making. Take down the pirate lord Weehawk. Holy crap, look at the reputation and influence you get off of this one. DK David, 721, if Thargoids reached the bubble yet? I haven't played in a while. Yes, they have. Galaxy map.
Stellar cartography.
This line, these are the stations that have been attacked and are currently under repair. These are the stations that are still on fire. Because Thargoids have set them on fire. And, yes, they... yeah, 54 light years from Narfort, we expect them to storm the core systems in a month. Okay, so that mission is delivered. Actually, let's head back into the galaxy map and figure out what I need now for my services. Leasty, let's see what's near DCAT for materials. Is there anybody near DCAT? Okay, there are no material traders near DCAT. That is annoying. Gretel, I suddenly feel very much at home in the Colonia bubble. I know, right? I hear the other side of the galaxy is lovely this time of year. Okay, so the encoded trader, there's one over here. So let's go have a visit. 2 jumps out. Might be other ones if you check them. Yeah, I'm checking on the checking on them right now. Looks like Bauer Sox Enterprise has the trader. Desert Dude, I thought the attacks were solely against Aegis. I'm not sure, honestly. I mean, yes, Aegis seems to be a primary vector for it, but there seem to be some other... Because I didn't see any Aegis galaxy map.
Galaxy map.
I don't know that Aegis Enterprises was here in the ball system. System summary. Now let's go into the system map here. Okay, Independence of Ball. Let's see here. Dominion of Ball. 12314 Union Party. Regulatory State. Independence. Ball. Aegis isn't present here as far as I can tell. Image, Kenneth Dwayne Sox Bowersox, November 14th, 1956, U.S. Navy officer, former NASA astronaut. Thank you very much. Alright, so... That explains the name, but no, the ball system was hit, and I'm not seeing any Aegis influence in the system. That is worrying. Gear up. Gear up.
Gear coming up.
Entice, hello there! Aegis was blown up so they aren't there anymore? An interesting theory. Galaxy map. Let's put that theory to the test, actually. So, other stations here. Nani. Nani the hell? Let's see. Factions. Okay, also no Aegis, so let's go back and check a station that has been hit. I know that C2-7 had Aegis influence upon it once upon a time. Black-spotted turtle, hello there! Aegis Research, they were present here. In fact, they're still present. In fact, they are the controlling faction. So no, the Thargoids are now hitting non-Aegis aligned stations. Alicor, sorry, interwebs being a stupid. It happens. Go Hero right in the area of Alpha Centauri. If you hear anything about a free anaconda, don't believe them. Oh, speaking of Alpha Centauri, though, in real-world news, NASA recorded a kinda nasty event happening in there. I don't have the exact article up, but last March, I think it was March 2017, they recorded a solar flare that fried... Go Hero, I got that free conda. Alright. No, they recorded a solar flare that fried one of the planets in the system. I think it was around Proxima. And in typical scientific parlance, they said they've had to downgrade their estimation of the chance of life existing on the planet now. Wait, I said 3? When did I say 3? 3 what? No, I said free. If anybody tells you about a free conda. Yeah, lightly toasted planet. It's not so lightly toasted. Downgrade it by if we can develop fireproof skin. It's really true. Yeah, if you can develop a fireproof face and have number 2 million sunblock, then you're good. Otherwise, not so good. Oh, and speaking of planets, that is just... You know, I've never seen a grayish-black ball of rock look so good before. Is that thing That thing is some very uneven terrain there. Yep, already digging the new planet system. Lakon, Kilo Yankee Lima, request docking clearance.
Docking request code sent. Stand by.
Approved for access. Make your way to landing pad number 05.
Copy 05. Gear down.
Deploying landing gear.
Not bad.
Landing operation complete. Secure the ship. You're all checked in, Commander. Enjoy.
Oh god, that boost does sound like a sneeze. How did I say it earlier when I heard the thing? It sounded like the sun sneezing. Okay, so contacts. There's the material trader. This is... Okay, this is data. So for data, I need eccentric hyperspace trajectories and data mined wake exceptions. I've got eccentric hyperspace trajectories. Okay, Inara is acting a little weird. That's alright, we'll work with it. So, you click on the one you want, and then you click on...
Kids these days and their crazy language, am I right?
Hardcore, thank you so much for the host. Welcome aboard. So you click on the one you initially want, and then you click on the one that you want to convert. And then I've got 3 data mined wake exceptions. And plenty of modified embedded firmware. Yeah, I could use some more obvious arrows. It's, Al, of course, the times I watch you is getting lower and lower. PUBG is calling me again. I'll watch for another 20 minutes. Alright, fair enough. Okay, so I've got 8 data mined wake exceptions, 8 eccentric hyperspace trajectories. And then I can take this decoded emission data, oh, no. And transfer over to that, and turn that into, okay. It does need a little bit more work, but you know, this isn't as bad as it could be. Yeah, the amount of other stuff, but you can get... How much data can you hold now? Data. 100. 100 each, so that's good. That'll work. So you can just keep on scanning stuff, and you're just gonna end up, you know, just... Yes, that's a technical term. Do that with Hank a lot when I scritch his tail. Anyway, you just kind of knock on effect. I mean, yes, it's not very efficient, but it beats a poke in the eye, I guess? I don't know. Hank, no! Hank, yes! Black Spotted Turtle, is that new from the update? Yes, it is. Material and data traders. Let's see here. Well, that's interesting. Show trade routes from commanders, commercial, and all. Well, that's kind of nifty. I don't know what it means quite yet, but, you know, we'll figure it out. Services. We want to go back to services. So we've got the data. I'm clicking back and forth here to see who's got the raw materials and the manufactured data. It looks like I want to go up into this area here. I want to go to manufactured. Well, wait, no, I suppose I can go back down here and there's more. Yeah, there's stuff closer down here. Alright. 29 light years, 2 jumps. Yeah, good feature for pirates, and that's right up there for people saying they can't find anything in-game. Let's get this loaded up. Where is the station? The station's there. 2,800 light seconds from the beacon. That's not bad.
Kids these days and their crazy language, am I right?
Malakir, thank you so much for the host. Welcome, everybody. I am Mr. Moo, Elite Dangerous Streamer. Theoretically space and sci-fi streamer, but... well, Elite kinda ate my soul. Gotta put this seat to good use somehow. Gear up.
Landing gear raised.
Detach is good. You are go for departure.
Alicor's ahem, best. Yes, you are best viewer, Alicors, it's true. Malakir, Mr. Radio Voice.
All clear. Till next time, Commander.
Yes-ish? Question mark? Anyway. Moving on, so what do I need now for the... data? Let's see here. Not the data. The materials. I need... chemical distilleries and chemical manipulators.
Fuel scooping.
And I'm thinking, yeah, class 5 fuel scoop on this thing and just go with the 16-ton cargo rack. Just eat the, you know, eat the hit to your cargo capacity just so you can scoop up a little bit better. The class 4 is not bad, but... well, it's not bad, but you run a risk of overheating and you can, you know, just scoop and go. Time for a shameless plug of the EAS Discord. Exclamation... there you go. Vox, I looked for a while to get chemical manipulators, ended up with like 90 pharmaceutical manipulators, so I guess I'll be stopping by a trader. Yep.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
I guess if you scoop after every jump, it's not so bad. But it's still running me a little warm here. Now, you can both link things. It's okay. I love you both equally. Huh. I don't remember giving my character a shave. Oh well. I love the second seat in this thing. This thing feels very much like an attack helicopter. I mean, a little bit more spacious than your standard, you know, Apache or Hind cockpit, but... Ah, my chat. Beautiful, beautiful chat. Never change. Malakir, for the Empire! What is this empire of what you speak? Doesn't sound like something from Narvert. Sora, I wonder how it would look to sit in the second seat. You know what? I'm gonna be playing around at Narvert in multi-crew after the show, I think. But right now we're just gonna be, you know, right now we're just poking around, getting materials, getting data, getting other materials to go talk to Felicity and see if we can't upgrade this jump drive a little bit more. Also, I should probably... well, that would have been smart earlier. I shall do this now. Find me a parking spot.
Initializing landing cycle.
So I gotta go and look into data and equipment for getting my... Copy 2-6. Look into getting my, thrusters upgraded, too. Which means I gotta take this thing down to the Pleiades. Gear down.
Lowering landing gear.
Huh, I'll be damned. That thing stopped in a hurry when I went through the gate. So it looks like Lakon has figured out how to build a retro thruster. A technology that had been eluding them for quite some time.
Touchdown sequence complete. Securing ship. You're all checked in, Commander. Enjoy your visit.
Gretel just scanned 11 water worlds and 4 systems. Nice. Let's see here. Desert Dude, just got my Chiefy. Time to get upgrading. Oh, grats on that. iMage, game flow. Explore how it works. Collect what you need to make it work. Trade for more stuff to make it work. Fight those trying to stop you making it work. Profit. Well, yes, the profit is in fighting those who try to stop you from making it work. Bounties and all. Might pin Dirty Drive, save the trip down there. Not a bad idea. Yeah, that's where the pinning actually comes in very handy. Okay, so I need, for this, pharmaceutical or chemical manipulators and chemical distilleries. Chemical manipulators, chemical distilleries. Chemical manipulators and chemical distilleries. All right, plenty of those. Let's see here. The manipulators are the one for the grade 5, so I don't need as many of those. Click on you, and transfer a bunch over. Transfer one over.
Crashes cost. Kill your speed, not your credit balance.
Thought I had a bunch of some... oh, shield emitters. It's not efficient in any way, but it works. Kobo, can Farseer do drives? Felicity can do up to grade 3.
Avoid collisions at all costs.
We are definitely going to need a whole lot more collector limpets. Take care, Alicors. See you soon. Let's see here. Let's get... Oh, no bounties. All right. Yeah, let's load up some limpets here. Alicors, I'll donate some bits Thursday. Oh, you don't have to do that. It'd be appreciated, but you don't have to. Okay, so we've got the chemical manipulators and distilleries. That's good. See. Now, what's better? Is it the mass manager or the deep charge? Or no, is it... I can't remember if it's... Yeah, mass manager or deep charge, what the better effect is for a grade 5 jump drive.
Docking bay. Remember, loitering is a violation.
Mass manager gets you further? Alright. Malakir, I'm gonna go to bed, already tired. Sounds good. Have a good night. Okay, and now I need arsenic and manganese. Vox, you can pin Palin's G5 recipes but use Farseer for secondary effects. You can? That's interesting. Well, let's have a look on that. We may be able to have a look at that sorta, kinda. Because I've got a grade 5... No, I don't, because I've got it under the old system. Oh, you tested it out on the Jumpaconda in beta? Neat. Desert Dude, have you upgraded your bulkheads on the Chiefy? No engineering. I've only got military-grade bulkheads. You know, stock. Quote-unquote, stock military-grade.
Pilots, do not block the access corridor at any time.
Galaxy map.
Stellar cartography.
I didn't, you did? I did? Huh. I'm smarter than I thought then. Okay, why? Yee. Am I I'm not dropping any frames, but suddenly everything is just juddering and bouncing around here. Okay, raw materials trader. Saw one. There we go. Come on, computer, what is the matter with you? Ah, chat reset itself, son of a motherless goat. Alright, well, we'll work with this. Okay, 428 light seconds. I need manganese and arsenic. And since Inara is a little funny at the moment, let's find out if I... Okay, I've got arsenic. And I've got manganese. Alright, so I guess instead we are all set for DCAT. To go and upgrade the jump drive. Come on. Come on. Ooh, look at this planet now. Or moon. Well, that's going to be fun to land on. Okay, how far out are we? 5 jumps, not bad. Gear up.
Landing gear up.
Detach confirmed. Observe queuing system when exiting the station.
Whoa! Hello, Type 9. Right, let's not do that again. That's just a headache in waiting.
All clear. Hope to see you again, Commander.
Well, should be on our way pretty soon. Kobo, the chief reminds me of the taxidermy cat drone. I don't know of what you're speaking. I'm not sure I want to know. Okay, so it looks like this thing has about 3 jumps in it.
Fuel scooping.
Unless you scoop up. Well, good. We're on the same page then, Kobo, because that isn't something I want to think about either. Right then. Continuing on. Sedna. No. Extra no. Nope drive engaged. Ah, silly people.
Fuel scooping.
Go Hero, what happened? Ah, chat being chat.
Disengaged.
Just for that chat, I have a, I did find a little bit of my own visual pun to throw down for you guys. So, yeah. Found a nice one. This makes me think I've got to do something like this for Elite. Let you think over that for a moment. I'm a fan of historical aircraft, so I looked at that, I blinked, I laughed a lot.
Fuel scooping. Warning. Temperature critical.
I know.
Complete.
Maybe I just need to set up a slideshow of the amusing things I found. Something other than cat memes. Maybe we need, like, aircraft or spacecraft memes. Kobo called my bombing Viper the Short Sterling. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm familiar with it. I remember somebody, why not both? Well, cat memes are so 2005.
Fuel scooping.
I had a friend that played Champions Online, had an atomic, you know, some kind of atomic superhero. Named her Silverplate. Took me a moment to get the reference, but it was a good reference. Then everybody stopped playing Champions because they realized it was, you know, kind of ass. We were desperate to find something to replace the hole in our hearts that had been formerly filled by City of Heroes. Great, now I got a keel back.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
You know, just out of curiosity, break up the monotony. Ha, convoy dispersal. Never mind. Though apparently DCAT is in some kind of state of not good. Gretel, correct. That is the name of the B-29 mod that made them capable of dropping atomic bombs. You win a historical internet. Your string and 2 coffee cans will be delivered to you as soon as I get your address. Or P.O. Box. Or, you know, just send you the diagram. Fun coincidence. Saw this in class not too long ago. Nice. Glad they're, what class was that, if I may ask? Ah, more hydration. Hydration is good. Ravenhawk Gaming, I'm guessing I've missed some things in the last hour. How's 3.0? So far, not bad. Really enjoying the Chieftain. It flies like a dream. And loading it up with shotguns means that it perforates things like a nightmare. Origin of Conflict. Ooh, sounds like an interesting class. Though really the Silverplate was more like the... Well, okay, I guess it could be the origin of another conflict, but... more on the ending side of the one I'm thinking. But no, Ravenhawk 3.0 is good. We've done some materials and some data trading, so now we're going to go see Felicity and get this grandfathered Mark IV, well, Mark V jump drive upgraded into the new Mark V standard. Gretel, we just end up talking about cool military stuff with our overjoyed professor. You know, a neat link for something like that is airspacemag.com. The online portal for Air and Space Smithsonian Magazine. Good stuff. You know, obviously not the full magazine, but they've got some really good articles there. And also Ravenhawk, you can see that they've updated the planets. A lot of paint. A lot of paint. Usual Discord, is there anywhere specific you have to buy the Chieftain? I'm not sure. I think Alliance Systems. And you need to have Horizons. The Chieftain is Horizons only. I picked mine up at Shinrarta, but Shinrarta sells everything. Kobo used to do that with my archaeology professor. Used to do that with my astronomy professor. Gretel off for a bit. Maybe I'll catch you later for multi-crewing. Sounds good. Take care. Have a good day, evening, wherever you are. Enjoy 3.0. Oh, so far, not one crash yet, knock on wood.
Nikon Kilo Yankee Lima, commencing automated flight control routine. Please observe docking protocols. Access granted. Proceed to landing pad 04.
Copy Tower 04. Gear down.
Down and locked.
Leandra, you should boost and fire the frag cannons at the same time. It'd be a literal sneeze. 1 second. Ravenhawk Gaming, question about voice attack. Is it just a program that actions key presses at a spoken command, or does it do other things? It actions key presses. It can look into... Well, actually, it reads your pilot journal as well. So it can tell when you are supercharging your jump drive, or when your shields go down, or whatever. So it can also report on events and kind of offer a replacement for the in-game ship computer. I kind of double them up for certain functions. But it can read files and report to you if you have things set up properly. Okay, so... Alright. Let's get the FSD going here. Legacy mod. Convert modified module. So currently, our jump range is 23.8 to 24.5. And now we are 23.6, or 0.06 to 23.7, so I lost, 0.8 light years. 0.76, something like that. Nothing major. And we are already up to grade 4, so all we need are the grade 5, actually. And we've got 6 rolls of this. $23.44. All right, keep on going. $23.69 and experimental effect. What is the one that's better? Was I hearing it's deep charge? Or was it mass manager? Mass manager, alright. So we're going to keep on going with this. Because atypical, galvanizing, eccentric... Yeah, I can keep going on this. Oh, that was a good roll. Alright, what are we up to now? 24.24. And this thing already had the basically a deep charge on it before I went and did this, so... Ooh, another good one. Alright, 24.5. One more time. Mass manager. You don't want deep charge on a ship with a relatively small fuel tank. Alright, sounds logical. Almost there. Alright. And we're at 24.57. And go with the mass manager. Jump range, 25.55. So we have gone up. If you were to throw this on an ASP Explorer, you would get... Oh, you'd probably be into the 60 light-year range. Now I want to check it out by throwing it back on my ASP Explorer. And pin the blueprint. And we'll convert the modified module.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
And generate this.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
Okay, what do we got for experimental here? Double braced, thermal spread. I don't have the heat vanes for it, that's fine. Monstered. Just a little bit more power on board for a little bit more mass. I can work with this. Still cheaper than monster cable. Then again, I could build this thing out of gold and it would be cheaper. Increased cooling potential is neat too. But let's go with this.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
There we go. Ravenhawk Gaming, currently working on a software similar to voice attack, but only does the key press thing. Currently allows you to set your own commands and speak to it, and either give one of the three following feedbacks: none, text-to-speech with Microsoft Bot, or playback audio from a file. Better off going with armored on your power plant. Gives you more power, more integrity, and better heat efficiency for more mass. Huh. Alright, let's take a look at that then, just out of curiosity. Armored. So I've got a only 4% boost on my power capacity? That's interesting. Thought I had more. Oh, this gave me a 12% boost. Well, now I can't because I've already thrown over the monstered, so I don't have the materials for that. But that's alright, this thing already runs semi-decently cool. So no, okay, I see what you're asking about, Ravenhawk. So, voice attack will play back audio files. That's how you get the computer replies off of, say, Alex or Eli. For instance, oh, you can also add in timers and qualifiers. Like if I say, go for jump, it will immediately start the hyperspace sequence. If I say, initiate jump on my mark, it will start a timer, and if I wait, within 30 seconds, if I say mark, it will then start the jump sequence. Galaxy map.
Displaying map.
Okay, maybe my mouse is just... Maybe the battery's just going bad on it. We'll try the armored power plant on the next ship. Gear up.
Targeting. Retracting landing gear.
No, when I said next ship, Alex, I didn't actually mean... Nah, never mind. Initiate jump sequence on my mark.
Okay.
Mark.
Hyperspace jump engaging.
Leandra, have you seen the Celeste Kovas pack they have at the store? It's pretty cool. Same as Celeste from HCS.
Safe travels, Commander.
Neat. I assume, though, not with HCS's functionality. But that's nice that you could integrate the in-game ship voice with HCS. I like that. That's good. I really like that.
Fuel scooping. Warning. Temperature critical. Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, I may throw a armored power plant onto a different one and see what happens. How am I doing on power right now, anyway? 97%. Alright, so if I were to... This is giving me more power. I could probably install that, that better kill warrant scanner now. It's basically the in-game Verity computer AI, but matching the voice pack of a user for voice attack. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's what I was thinking, that obviously she doesn't have the functionality of HCS, but you can get some voice matching going on. Which is neat. I'm not entirely sure how much I need it, but it is neat for those that want to have total integration.
Fuel scooping. Warning. Temperature critical.
iMage, hopefully they fix the module reinforcement bug.
Disengaged.
Which one was that? I know they've already fixed the module bug that was crashing my game so many times when I was grandfathering stuff in. Too bad they don't have the super dirty drive tune. I would love to be able to just, you know, hit the boost and be in the next star system over. No hyperdrive needed. You just go straight to plaid.
Fuel scooping.
Oh yeah, and I did all this weight management, all this jump drive testing.
Warning. Temperature
And I'm running what, 12 tons of limpets on board.
engaged.
Module reinforcement installed on the Chieftain has crashed a few player games. Okay, I haven't done any module reinforcement. I've done hull reinforcement and that's it. I was thinking module reinforcement. I am now rethinking module reinforcement. Actually, speaking of reinforcing things. Let's see, functions, no, status. Ah, 28% thermal resistance on the shields. That's been changed a wee bit.
Disengaged.
Great kinetic resistance, as usual. Honestly, I was expecting more thermal resistance because my shields are thermal resistant. At least as far as I know. And I have thermal resistant shield boosters on board. Notoriety of 0, I hope? I hope. Let me go have a look at that, too. I wasn't even looking at that. I was just fixated on shields. Okay. Just wanted to see. Yep, this is thermal resistant. Thermal resistance 7.7. Shield booster, show info, resistance augmented. This one's heavy duty. And this one is the thermal resistant. Alright, well. Interesting. Okay, let's, instead of heading straight back to the station, let's go talk to Lori Jameson. Let's go see what she's got. Nightbot, why are you spamming? Sorry about that. I'll go look at Nightbot after this and get him to stop spamming the channel. Hankbot wouldn't do that. Hankbot might eat the channel, but, you know, Hankbot would eat anything. Okay, we got here for USS. Weapons fire detected. Threat level 1, but, you know, weapons fire detected. Let's go have some fun. Okay, turret is set for fire at will. Head track on, so I can actually, you know, follow targets through this beautiful canopy.
Awaiting orders.
Frameship charge detected.
Weapons.
Power diverted to weapons.
Target destroyed. Cargo scoop deployed.
And now, let's get
Unable to
our
comply.
limpets going.
Programming limpet drone.
Engines.
Diverting power to engines.
Wonder if there's a game where you see ship status as emojis. Those frag cannons are obscenely powerful. I'm not disagreeing. And I've heard that the shock cannons are even better. Leave poor Will alone. What'd he do to you? Well, he was wanted, which offended my delicate sensibilities, and he was worth a lot of money, which intrigued my wallet. The limpet's going way faster now. I feel like you're right, and I'm okay with that. Leandra, shot cannons make you fry your ship in no time. They put out so much heat it's not even funny. I don't know. I see some pretty hilarious things happen. What's the Allied guy doing? He's mostly harmless. He's just sitting around watching.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Oh, I should have fired the frags and boosted at the same time. Yeah. Oh, apparently I sneezed a python into oblivion, which is... that's a hell of a sneeze. Leandra, seriously tempted to put a full frag build on my Conda now. Oh, go with a couple of turrets, you know, just because. Though, let's see here. You could... well, just leave the class 4 for like a beam laser for ripping up shields. And then, yeah, everything else is... everything else is shotgun. And apologies if there's drinking sounds going over the microphone. Well, you can't land on the moon, but this looks like it's a decent substitute. Dan Kirk, are your frags double shot? Yes, they are, sir. Grade 3 double shot, since I don't have the grade 5 guy unlocked, but grade 3 seems to do the trick just fine. One screening, one corrosive. I suppose I could make the class 2 into a thermal and, you know, just have the full set. What exactly does double shot do? Is it like rapid fire? Not exactly. It's... give me a second here to get landed.
Clearance granted. Proceed to landing pad 02.
Copy 02. Okay, 0.99G, and this thing is actually coming down at a manageable velocity. The forward retros are actually slowing me down. I've never seen that in a Lakon ship before. Gear down.
Gear down.
Warning. Landing gear.
I was so shocked I forgot to deploy my gear. So, double shot, yes. It doubles up the magazine on your magazine or clip.
Commence system shutdown. Welcome, Commander.
Doubles up the clip on your frag cannons. So instead of one shot, if you go with a grade 1, it goes to 2 shots. And it fires them both off at once. I thought Lakon retro thrusters only use toast marshmallows. What is this witchcraft? I know. So instead of rapid fire, it is actually firing off both shots. It's like a double-barreled shotgun, basically. It takes your single-barreled frag cannon and fires 2 rounds at the same time. And then, since it expands the size of the mag, if you click on it with a grade 3, that goes to 6 shots. So, click, 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 pull the trigger 3 times, and you've just fired off 6 rounds. Straight into the guy. And since I've got corrosive rounds and screening rounds, that eats up hull like nobody's business. Right. It's better than just making each shot do more damage. If you overcharge the frag cannon, you get something like I want to say a 40% boost to the damage, something like that, maybe 45. With this, it is a 100% boost per shot. Uses more ammo, but it also expands the total ammo capacity, if I remember right. So it really is just a nasty weapons mod, with all the terms and conditions and limitations of your standard frag cannon. Anything outside of touch range is going to, you know, cost you damage, but this thing will facehug very, very easily. What kind of fuel scoop mods can we get here? Shielded. Alright. Which increases power draw and increases integrity. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. So let's get the sensors lightened up a little bit. Not bad. What's my jump range now? 25, alright. Oh, okay, I don't have enough to... I can lighten up the life support a bit, though. So it goes from 20 tons to 11 tons? Yes, please. So current jump range, 25.6. Ashbest, what's up? Not too much, just doing some engineering and playing around with 3.0. Finding some fun effects here. And this goes from 11 tons to 9 tons. So that just halved the weight, well, over half. Well, give it another hit. Desert Dude, see these? These are my boomsticks! That's right. This little baby was made in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Walnut stock, cobalt blued steel, and a hair trigger. Retails in our sporting goods department for $99.95. That's right. Shop smart. Shop S-Mart. And phosphorus, we get a 20%. It goes from 10 seconds to 8 seconds on the scan time. Lose a little bit of range, but I'll live with it. Ashbest, what are we up to today? We are... Yeah, we are testing out the Chieftain, having a lot of fun with that, doing some engineering, seeing, the old engineering system versus the new. I've already converted over the jump drive on this thing from the old system to the new, and there is an improvement. Athador, I was just going to lurk, but that was praiseworthy. And this will drop scan time from 10 seconds down to 6.5. And this will drop it down to 5 seconds. With no power draw increase. That's nice. That makes me happy. Come on, I know you want to... 5 seconds. There we go. Better. Life support, fuel scoop, sensors. Alright, so we are lightened up on this. New jump range, 26 light years. Not bad at all, especially because this thing is currently carrying, what, 11 tons of limpets. Military armor. Federation Navy Commander, hello there! Pull up a seat. Ashbest, I really need to get engineers. Have calculated a fully built Anaconda would cost about $300 million for exploration. Thereabouts. Let me load up. I've got the specs on the Bifrost. Let's see if, let me pull that up real quick and see what that does. I think my Exploraconda is actually only around 200. Bifrost and Coriolis. Survey says... Total cost, 273 million. All right. And I haven't boosted the jump range on this thing at all. Oop, sorry. I mean, I haven't gone into Engineers 2.0. This is the Bifrost's build. Okay, let's head back to Jameson, because I want to see what this jump drive would look like thrown onto my exploration asp.
Takeoff procedure
Gear up.
complete. Clear
Gear
for
up.
departure.
Ashbest, I was getting 200 plus light years by using neutron star jumps. That quadruples your jump range for one shot. We'll get clear of the station here, by the way, and I'll show off how double shot works.
Flight control now offline.
Okay, so you see my two frag cannons. I've got 6 rounds in the clip, 144 and 180 in the mag. Depending on, because the one with 144 is actually... Oh, Federation Navy Commander, hello! Hopefully you can hear us. Oh yeah, a little damage to the FSD. It's like 1% damage per super jump. So here's the frag cannon. I've got 6 rounds in the clip. Pull the trigger. And there, it was firing off 2 shots per. Yeah, loving the update myself. Really, really enjoying it. I gotta admit, I'm still a little... I'm still not 100% sure I like the engineering changes, but I'm not gonna argue too hard. They are what they are. I'm not gonna let it ruin, ruin stuff. The shots look like purple sludge. Well, I went with Decepticon purple on my guns. And on my engines. And apparently the Decepticons didn't have much in the way of shotguns, unless you count... Ah, shoot, who was it? Already had a call since we went live? Oh. Well, time to go be a hero, Athador. So it doubles ammo capacity too? That's just broken powerful? Yes, it is. I'm trying to remember if any Decepticons had shotguns. Let's see here. Skywarp had the automatic acid pellet machine gun. Or was that the variable caliber? Anyway. Somebody had a CO2 shotgun, I know that. Megatron didn't have a shotgun. Megatron had a fusion cannon. Or a railgun if you went with the G.I. Joe upgrade he'd got. Well, in the movies... Okay, in the movies, Megatron had a fusion shotgun, which never quite... Ironhide. Ironhide had... Oh, boy, what did he have? You may have me there. He may have a, He may have had a shotgun. Let's see here. Optimus Prime had his ion blaster. Galvatron, when he was upgraded, went from a fusion cannon to a particle cannon. Starscream had his null ray. One of the aerial bots had a torque rifle. It basically fired a tractor beam and twisted the target into a helix. Quick question: is becoming elite meaning having every rank at elite, or just one? Just one. Combat, trade, or exploration. I'm triple elite, so that's why I've just got that. But no, you should be able to get into Shinrarta Desra and land at Jameson with just the one. iMage. Google says Decepticon Pandemic has a hypo shotgun. Gives viruses to anyone it shoots. Huh. I don't even know if I know Pandemic. No, Bumblebee doesn't have a shotgun. Bumblebee barely has a... Well, in the G1 stuff, he barely had a blaster. Then again, they had some funny weapons in G1. Starscream, he had the Null Ray, which was basically a scrambler. It was the Cyto Scrambler. It introduced malfunctions into anything it shot. Ashbest, the Chieftain good? Chieftain good. Chieftain best. This ship may have just become my new main. It's got good legs, incredible maneuverability. Haven't tested the... I've been able to keep the shields up, but I haven't gone up against many elite targets. Ambulance Autobot, that would be Ratchet. Ratchet or First Aid? Desert Dude, I remember getting the aerial bots for Christmas as a kid. Awesome set. The new Combiner Wars aerial bot set is much, much better. I had the original Superion, and he was neat, but if you look up G1 Superion, the proportions on it are just... Yeah, Ratchet. Okay. Athador, want me to come shoot you? Tempting, but no.
Lakon, Kilo Yankee Lima. Please check your speed on approach to this facility. Request approved. Cleared for landing on pad 2-0.
Copy 2-0. Yeah, and this thing actually, like I said, Lakon figured out how to build retro thrusters. Gear down.
Landing gear deployed.
What witchcraft is this? Okay, so we're going to take this jump drive real quick and transfer it over.
Engaging docking restraints. It's good to have you with us, Commander.
11 million short of a Chieftain. Doh! So yeah, we're going to throw this jump drive over into the Asp Explorer and see just what kind of fun we can get up to with it. Though first, we need to go into maintenance and get rid of these limpets. I'm just curious what this jump drive is going to look like. Okay, so with a 5A jump drive and engineered, what, lightweight, I've engineered the life support and the... I've not engineered the sensors. Interesting. I should really do that. Desert Dude, now that I recall, Superion was virtually garbage assembled. All the parts always fell off. Yep, that was the one. Superion was had a very poor combiner mode. Now, the best of the original G1 combiners, in my opinion, was Predaking. Predaking or Devastator. Devastator was pretty good at holding together. What's the Chieftain best at, then? It's got great maneuverability. It is like a medium-sized dogfighter. It is really good in combat so far. I mean, it looks like it's going to be a hull tank or an agility tank. You know, just try to dodge the shots. So let's get this thing set up real quick. What's the new jump drive going to do with this? We've got a very strong 57 light years in this. 57 light years at a half tank of fuel. 53.5, 53 point... Okay. That's not bad. The original God roll on the FSD was 50%, and this is 60%. I do have the blueprint pinned. I do have the blueprint pinned. You are correct. Aha! Ah, but I gotta go through all of this. Oh, well. And I don't have any of those. Well, pinned blueprints. We've just run into a speed bump. So let's get back to the fun, the Chieftain. And let's see if there's a Hazres over in Delcar. Hello, Yuki. How are you doing, little miss? She washes. Galaxy map.
Galaxy map.
I've got to do something about that cable. There's a cable on my microphone keeps dipping down, and every time I bump it. Yep, we're gonna go and have some Chieftain combat and see what that's like. Yeah, it wouldn't be bad to buy what I need data-wise. I think it's the Rings of Delcar 7. Let's go find out. Lights on?
Lights on.
Show me the Chieftain in camera mode. Alright, let's get back to the surface. Come on, camera. There we go. So the rear engine nacelles swivel down. Those deploy the aft landing gear. The engines are also offset, so they don't fry each other when all four sets are firing. Fore and aft seating for the gunner. I want it now. Give me it now. Would if I could. So fore and aft seating for the pilot and the gunner. So like I said, very much like a like an attack helicopter, Hind, an Apache, Cobra, etc. Let's see here, triple small hard points here. Hardpoint 04 is, well, all three of these little hardpoints are the railguns. And then we got two large hardpoints up top here, and one medium right here under the chin. Gear up. How many pips? Yep, normal 6. Unless you go into multi-crew, which this thing can do. Chieftain looks like the Raza from Dark Matter with longer wings. I've heard that comparison. I'm not disagreeing with that comparison. Not nearly the same size as the Raza, though. Resume course.
System destination locked.
Galaxy map.
Stellar cartography.
Did I just not lock onto Delcar? I did not lock onto Delcar. I apparently did lock onto Delcar, but its route plotting failed. Alright. Now, how in the hell am I not able to get to Delcar? Route plotting failed. Route plotting failed? Okay, did I know what I did. Yep, there we go. I didn't put the drive back in. Dope! Right, let's do this properly. Yeah, the 5e FSD really does suck. Oh, I don't know, I get a full 7 light years. Lakon Kilo Yankee Lima, request docking clearance.
Requesting docking bay.
No, really. I need that clearance. Now.
Unable to
Access
comply.
granted. Clear to land at docking bay 2-3.
Gear down.
Down and locked.
Docking complete. Perform landing checklist.
Okay. Right, let's do this properly now. And, yeah. The smart way instead of the moo way. Ashbest, does this station have discounts for everything? Yes, 10% discount across the board. Modules, hull, everything. Oh, much better. Oh, another good function of, or another good thing that they added in 3.0, they've doubled module storage. Instead of 60, now you got 120. So let's sell these misbegotten piles of junk. What's the scan time on this? 6.5 seconds, so the current scanner I've got is actually better. Actually, 12.5. You get a 2.5% discount on everything for each elite rank you have. Hot damn! Federation Navy Commander, got to go. Bye. Alright, take care. Have a good day, have a good evening, have a good wherever you're at. Gear up.
Retracting landing module.
Right, let's do this again properly. $476, not bad. Galaxy map.
Displaying map.
Delcar 7. Route plotted. Drive installation confirmed. Boost sneeze confirmed. And I haven't even gone with the, you know, I gotta go talk to, Professor Palin. I gotta go down to the speed shop. I want to get this thing tuned to, you know... I want to get this thing dialed into perfection. The jump drive is good. I didn't put new limpets on board. Oh well. I'll live with that. This is a good-looking ship, and it's a good fighting ship, too, at least as far as I can tell. Where's Delcar 6? Probably back the other way, isn't it? Ah, it doesn't matter. We'll see if there's a Haz-Res here at 7. Right now. And yes, we got a Haz-Res at Delcar 7. Beautiful! Ashbest. Couldn't play Elite today because it was updating in the same time window I got to play it. Had to start my history essay. Wrote 625 words. Get on that! Leandra, I'd buy a Chieftain if it wasn't so biased on hull over shields. If it had a similar setup to the Vulture, it'd be much more usable. Well, that's what we're going to find out. I mean, just how much hull tanking can this thing do, because I'm under no illusions. I'm going to lose the shields here, and I'm going to get shot up. I mean, I was so reliant on shield tanking for so many of my designs. There's just no way around it. So now we're going to see just how durable this thing can be in the hands of somebody who doesn't really know what they're doing when it comes to hull tanking. So if a well-intentioned idiot can do alright, I think we're going to be good. Hull hanking. Hank, no! Hank would just, you know, purr a little bit, go prrr, and then fall over on the target and crush them. Trouble with hull tanking, you have to fit repair limpets and an aft move just to give you the same benefits as shield tanking, otherwise you gotta run off. True. So we'll see how we can do with this. We'll see how we can do with avoiding targets. Weapons. Actually,
Configuring for attack.
balance.
Equalize power.
Target shields offline. Target cargo dropped. Scan detected.
Intended to be used against Thargoids. Yeah, but it can be used against many things. What's the purple shotgun? Engineered? Yes, it is. I'm running dual Class 3... dual Size 3 frag cannons, both engineered with Class 3 double shot. One of them is running screening shells for the auto shotgun effect, and the other one is running corrosives. And you know, I'm going to need materials, aren't I? Scrap, don't want that. Oh, all it did was drop garbage. Material, compact composites, sure.
Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo scoop retracted.
The frag cannon's affectionately known as the Death Sneeze. Compact composites, undiscovered. Well then.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Well, even if you don't have limpets, the cargo scoop on this thing just om-nom-noms it.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Alright, where's the fight? There's the fight. Engines. Engines.
All power to engines.
Balance.
Equalizing now.
Nope. No matter.
Scan detected.
New pirate killing missions are crazy. Way more money for way more pirates. Neat. Here, hold this.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
Do those in Narvert? I agree. I'm just playing around right here, though. I mean, after stream, I'm gonna probably start transporting ships back to Narvert. See what kind of mischief we can get up to. But no, maneuverability is damn good. Engines.
Transferring power to engines.
4 million mission for 105 pirates at elite level. I've got 2 or 3 for 1 or 2. And bounties. May have a Python by the end of the day. Excellent! Lovely ship. Balance.
Power balanced.
Excuse me. You know, though, we are going to synthesize some limpets. Thy must suffer thy consequences for disobeying thy pip. The frag cannons look like pixie dust. Oh, why must you tell me these things?
Programming limpet drone. Cargo scoop deployed.
That's gonna destroy the...
Collective
Yep.
expired.
My bad. I need a general limpet, not a specific target limpet. We thought of swapping the rails for plasma accelerators. The frags seem to be doing most of the work for that build. You can't have Class 1 plasma accelerators, Leandra. Otherwise I would, but I like having the instant hit scan on the rails. Plus, I'm going to engineer these things up to have... 2 of them are going to be the super penetrator rounds. You know, so they will just go straight through something. And the third one is going to be a, oh, what is it? The feedback cascade. So anybody fires off a shield cell bank, I hit him with that railgun. Bye-bye SCB.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Well, he's not getting out of this in one piece, is he?
Target cargo dropped. Target destroyed.
You're an escort ship. You're not an escort ship. Also, I boosted and the limpet kept up with me. Excellent. Okay, this is an elite clipper. This will be a good one. Ashbest, welcome back. Oh, I meant using the Class 3s for plasmas and the Class 1s for frags. Oh, possible. Might not be bad. Material. Alright, more materials.
Programming limpet drone. Cargo scoop deployed.
So, pretty much annihilated that elite clipper. I love the sound the computer makes when you die. I'm not a fan of that myself. You're dead. You're dead. You may want to get your hearing checked there, friend. Best kind of tanking. Kill them before they can shoot you. Yeah, isn't that one of the maxims of mercenaries? Do unto others. Now, limpets can still be shot down by point defense, so doing this in an active combat zone isn't the greatest, but hey, I am getting a bunch of materials collected here, so... Which is good for the material traders. Just keep on... This is more incentive to grab more of this stuff. You don't have to, but it's recommended, especially if you're going to be doing any super engineering. I'd like to see how she performs against a high-ranked Conda. I would too. Let's go find one. Engines.
Power diverted to engines.
Well, looks like we've got no shortage of targets here. Something with a fighter.
Target cargo dropped.
Jimmy Olsen, no! Okay, you're clean. Which means you're probably the target. Balance.
Redistributing power.
Offline. Under attack. Collector limpet expired.
When you think of something very sketchy and risky, and you ask Moo to do it, 99% of the time he will do it. Well, you know, I don't like to brag. Maybe do stupid things, but not brag. Where'd you go? Damn, I'm getting spun around fast enough I'm seeing my own exhaust trail. Alright, and he fires off want that, so... Fool!
Target destroyed.
Your chaff is no match for my frag cannons.
Target shields offline. Under attack.
What's the price on the Chieftain? Around 18 million. Maybe 17 and change.
Offline. Target destroyed.
Well, the shields are holding up nicely. Then again, when they all explode, it's kinda easy. Ashbest. Me, fly into a black hole. Moo, sure. Me. W, what the... God gracious, Pip, please help me. Well, to be fair, I already knew what would happen there, so, you know. It's not too much of a surprise to me if I know what's not gonna happen. I.e., dying. Set 2-1.
Diverting power to requested system.
There are just all kinds of light fights here in the area. Come on, there's gotta be a condo around here somewhere. Leandra, Mr. Moo just discovered obliteration tanking. Who needs shields or armor? What happens if you try to nose boop Sag A? I believe you die. That one is a little too high on the temperature, and I think it will fry you.
Incoming mission critical message.
As the Type 7 kicks this guy's ass. That's just sad.
Target shields offline.
Alright, you're mining. Shoot, there's gotta be a condo around here somewhere that's guilty of something. Ashbest, is Betelgeuse the largest star found in Elite? No, the largest star is VY Canis Majoris. Let me write that down. Makes Betelgeuse look small by comparison. Now the Hull 20 tons of cargo missions ideas doing tester day for a nice 100k to 500k are now in the millions, but moving thousands of tons. Nice. That's good for the wing missions. Get a whole lot of cargo moved around. Well, it's a master python.
Scan detected. Scan detected.
And apologies if chat is really delayed. Alright, come here, you. Weapons. You know, it helps if I actually have guns armed. Oh. Yeah, Ashbest, send a friend invite. We can all be friends. We're buddies. Welcome to the Errantry Alliance. Engines.
Power to engines.
You know, Narvard has a lot more pirate condos. Oh, that's not the one I want. That is. Balance.
Power balanced.
Excuse me. Who else is scanning me? The crowning calamity. Really? Really? I ask for a conda and I get sent adders. Well, I keep finding pythons, so that's a decent test. More maneuverable than a conda. I always feel sorry for adders. They look like FDLs who haven't grown up yet. Aww. How can I properly take out pirates with cute little ideas like that in my mind? You know, I do have large caliber munitions here. It's only one reload, though. Damn. Got 5 reloads on this.
Weapons rearmed. Scan detected. Weapons rearmed.
Wait a minute, did that reload all the way? Huh. Okay, so here's one. We've got a federal dropship and 2 gunships for buddies. Or 2 assault ships. Okay, the shields will go down on this. They just will. Yep, there they go. Oh. Don't do that. Set 2-1.
All power to engines.
Target destroyed.
Shields.
Power diverted to systems.
Uber, my word that Chieftain is agile and it's a medium-sized ship, yeah? Yeah, it is. It's still got the standard Lakon greenhouse problem, but that was not bad. That was not bad at all. I mean, like was said earlier, though, you do run into the problem of, you know, you gotta have repair systems on board, but other than that... So I know that wasn't taking on an Anaconda, but being able to take down a trio of Federal ships like that, especially a pair of assault ships... Balance.
Redistributing.
Scan detected.
And being a hull tank, I did decide to throw the big life support on this. Goodbye.
Scan detected.
Ashbess, yes, galactic time goes by GMT. Leandro, looks like you got an effective build on that ship. The best form of defense is a good offense. You know, I've heard that a few times. Gretel, I'm back. Welcome back. I'm just about off, actually. Ah, real world. Set 2-1.
Max engines.
No condas, but yeah, that trio of Federal ships was actually, I mean... maybe I should put some module reinforcement on this just to fix the canopy a little bit, because otherwise, this thing handled like a champ. I am very happy with the way this is working out. I mean, yeah, I've got a chip in my windshield, but... Okay, a little bit more than a... Just nobody throw any water on it. That'll buff out? Yeah, I get some acrylic, you know, some acrylic patch and throw that on. So, after testing, new favorite bounty hunting ship. Good question. Here's the upsides. It hits like a train. It's maneuverable. It's got great jump legs. Those are all in its favor. Now, I haven't tried it with a more conventional, longer-lasting loadout because this current loadout runs into a bit of a problem with ammunition. This thing is almost 100% ammo dependent. Especially those frag cannons. Those eat through ammo like, well, me with free cookies. That said, for specific missions, this thing does really, really well. And actually, let's go have a look at Invergary when we land and see what we picked up for bounties. Actually, may as well just look over here at the transactions. Let's see here. Oh, that's Imperial. I haven't turned that in yet. Okay, so it's not exactly a good measure, but it seems like let's just pick up and see what we get for bounties in this system before I start passing judgment. Permanent 30% damage boost makes it ferociously powerful versus laser weaponry. True. I'm not sure if maybe I should drop the heavy-duty shield boost on it and go with another thermal resistant. Or see about engineering up the thermal resistant to be, to be on par with Engineers 2.0. It's a hell of a question. I love the maneuverability, though. This thing feels like a super... Actually, if you fly a Vulture, this thing feels like a super Vulture. That is... Honestly, that is a good metric. This thing is the super Vulture. Even more so than the Federal assault ship. Because the maneuverability on this just makes it so good. I think this is my new favorite bounty hunting ship. If you put a pack of these in, or if this thing is running support, just rail or laser some target, in a pack so that I can conserve ammo, and then if I need to drop a knockout punch on somebody, well... Ashbest, I might still have to go to school even with a foot or two of snow. I'm lazy. Oh, I'm reminded of ways we got around that back home. For instance, some enterprising young lad, because I had to bus into school, rural Iowa. And the bus barn of the sprawling metropolis of Norris Springs did not have enough indoor bays. In fact, it didn't have any indoor bays. So on a really, really butt-ass cold day, somebody, who I have no idea of whom, went out at about 2 a.m. and unplugged all the block heaters.
Docking reservation protocols. Submit a request before landing. Landing authorized. Vector for approach to landing pad 1-5.
Leandra, it does make it more interesting having the threat of actually taking damage. Using a battleship can get boring when you can't die. That's very true. This one sharpens up the skills. Gear down?
The gear is down and locked.
No, really, there should be a landing pad. There we go.
Contact. Systems offline.
Alright, let's not reload, because we've still got that bonus to our guns. But we can reload the railguns at least. Alright, let's see how much we made here. $1.3 million. Actually, that's not too bad. That's not too bad given the ammo I was chewing through. That works well. And on that bombshell, the Chieftain, new best ship, at least in my mind. Leandra, not bad at all, and it looked like fun. You'd be correct. I was having a blast out there, so to speak. A lot of other people were having a blast too, so to speak. So, I will be back on Thursday, usual time, usual place. Wednesday, day off, real-world stuff. In the meantime, though, I'm gonna keep on going after stream. If anybody's, I'm gonna do a little bit more engineering, move some stuff, maybe test some wing missions over in Narford. In the meantime, everybody, have a good day, have a good evening, have a good tomorrow. I'm Mr. Moo. You've been great. Always nice to meet new people. Always nice to talk to new people. Take care. Fly safe. If you can't fly safe, fly dangerous. If you can't fly safe or fly dangerous, do some research on the wiki. You may learn a few things. Take care, everybody, and I will see you again on Thursday.